What's up, everybody? It's Gem, and today I'm playing Chrono Trigger for the Super Nintendo. We left off just south of the Lair ruins for the second time. We got transported back in time, and they closed off this portal, and I've got a dactyl, so I guess it's back to Ioka Village, and we'll see what we find out. We can heal for free. Whoa, no more sweet water. Never happened before. We can't heal for free. Found strange rock, but feel icky when touched, so throw away. That's useful. Less monster, now cold. Less animal too. Brr, cold. Isla quit chief, Kino now chief. Bright fire, Lavos fall, get cold now. Well, Azula said that he was going to usher in an ice age, and we did just see the frozen tundra. Did good, take time, rest. Can I actually rest here? How do I do that? Oh, hell yeah. There's no way anybody in there has anything new to say. Thankful for Ioka, when village burn they take us in. White cold stuff fall from sky, what that? Oh boy. Brr, cold. Many cloud in sky, no can see sun. The only place that I can think to go is the other gate in this area. Let's try to run past everything. I don't want to get into a fight with these enemies. Trucking it. Oh, would you look at that? The other lights that were here are now gone. Huh. Alright, well, the game told us to go to this time period, so I just went ahead and did that. I know that typically I don't follow the game's advice and I go exploring around. I do have Marl's pendant that can open up all of the doors that we couldn't open before, and the chests, I'm assuming. But I think that there's no real reason why I should go around and just collect treasure right now when I can further the story and do that at the same time. We'll most likely end up going back to all of those areas anyway, so let's just go ahead and do what the game tells us to do this time. Alright, I gotta race Johnny. Should be simple enough. I'm gonna try to stay ahead of him as much as I can and make him ram into my backside, and then I'll hit a boost right at the end and hopefully win. If not, I'll just have to try it again. Seems pretty easy if you just do this little like circle here that I'm doing. Alright, I hit the boost and it didn't work, so we're just gonna have to try that again. The race really isn't all that difficult, says the guy who just lost it. But, I'll try to concentrate a little bit more this time. All right. If I would have lost that twice in a row, I would have been embarrassed. All right, Johnny. I'll catch you later. Skipping. Okay, I know that there was the cutscene that showed us the door that we need to open, and that's through the sewer and just south of, was it Death Peak? I don't know. It's in that dome that the scientist and the New were in. All life begins and ends with New, you know. I know that's where I'm supposed to go, but there's a door in here somewhere, maybe two, I don't recall. And whatever the dome was that we started out in the first time we came to this time period, there was a door directly behind us. I remember that because either Marl or Luca immediately said, wow, this civilization is so advanced, look at this door. And I'm assuming we can open it now, so... Just thinking about the story, I don't know what's going to happen, obviously. This is my first time playing the game. But these domes, are they the remnants of those skywalks or skyways or whatever the heck were on the ground that transported us up into the sky? And if that's what they are, am I to believe that the only people that are left, the only reason they don't know magic is because they never did and they weren't invited up into the sky? I don't know. Be cool if that's how the story progressed. If all the sky people perished for some reason and the only thing that was left of the human race were the people on the ground. Alright, I know there's a door in here somewhere. This area is kind of a maze. Alright, hell yeah, there's the door. I mean, it's nice that they're dropping tonics and stuff. I'm sure that I'll use them. But the game has to make it worth coming back in these areas aside from just getting the door, so it's not like I'm getting a whole lot of experience points or anything. So that's probably why they made every enemy in here drop a tonic. Alright, I forget the buttons that open the door. So I'll just fight this thing and then click all of the buttons until I figure out what opens the door. I want to say it's L and R, but that wasn't working. Aha! L and R and then A. The pendant begins to glow. Oh, wow, the music changes? That's cool. I like this jam. Hell yeah. A lumen robe. An elixir. A hit ring. And a gold earring. I'm imagining that the robe is a piece of armor and the other two are probably accessories. Let's find out. Those 2 stars on speed, does that mean that I'm maxed out? It sucks if that's true. I don't know if I maxed it out on the first speed tab or the second one. I might have wasted a speed tab. Okay. I think that my rage band is still better. I don't know what this black rock is doing. It's supposed to unlock a triple tech, but it didn't seem to... I don't know. I haven't used it yet, if that's true. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh, come on. I was trying to run past that guy. Alright, we have to make it through, if memory serves, we gotta go through Lab 16 now. Hopefully we can do that quickly. And then there's 2 domes down there that we can mess around in. Alright, quick like a bunny. Let's go. Expertly done. Let's check out this side. I don't think there's a door over here, but just in case, it's a small area. Huh. Is this guy still dead? Yeah. Don't make any mistakes or you'll be sorry. Well, that's certainly not true. I was clicking friggin' everything. Moral, how many times do I gotta tell you, don't fart in the Enertron? Come on, man. I don't need any of that stuff. Okay, through Lab 16. These enemies used to give me a bit of trouble. Here's hoping that they don't give me any trouble anymore. Come on, rage counter. There we go. I'm going to try to avoid as many fights as possible. I don't actually recall the way through here, so that might be kind of difficult to avoid fights when you don't know where you're going. But I don't recall it being a very big area. Oh, right. I forgot. No reason not to use all of our magic. We can use an Enertron and get it all back for free, and none of these enemies are going to pose any problem. That'll just make things quick work. Okay. I got an ether? That's cool. They're really generous with the ethers in this game. In other games like Final Fantasy, sometimes those are a little bit more rare to come by. Okay, there's the gate. Oh, wait a minute. There's also the door. It's the reason why we came over here. All right. Three chests in the room. Any blue shinies? We got a charm top. A full ether. That's awesome. And a wallet. Probably an accessory. Oh, great. Now I have to find it in here because it's not at the bottom. Oh, there it is. They are both accessories. Well, I didn't see anybody who was able to equip it. There it is. Turns experience into G. I don't know that I want to do that. Well, I really don't want to take the hero medal off of them. I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm not using it. I just want to see what this thing does. Can anybody use this thing? Oh, there it is. Charm top. Alright, so it's a item for Isla only. Charm power up? What's charm? I don't know what that is. Let's put it on. Screw it. The next time we do a big dungeon, I might have to equip Isla just to see what that thing does. Okay, we don't want to warp just yet, but we will. Because that'll be the quickest way to get back through everything. You'll see. But for now, let's open this door. Two chests and a shiny. What's the shiny? A magic tab. Hell yeah. A gold stud. And a full ether. What's the gold stud do? It's an accessory. We've got a gold earring. MP use cut by 70. Okay, that's pretty great. I don't need that right now because the enemies here are ridiculously easy, but that's going to come in handy. I doubt anybody in here has new dialogue since I opened the door. I mean, the most anybody would probably say if they said anything at all is, "Holy crap, you opened the door," and I don't need to read that. Alright, the reason I warped is because I don't want to go back through Lab 16. I don't want to go to Banger Dome. I want to go to Proto Dome. There we go. I know this way I have to go back through Lab 32, but at least that's just a really easy race, and I don't have to fight much of anything. It's one event and we're there. I don't have to find my way. So here we go. Let's go hang out with Johnny. It's really nice of him that he brought the jet bike back to this end of Lab 32 as well. Just want to say thanks to Johnny for that. But here we go. Alright, we'll ride the wind, babe. Okay, now we've already done the sewer, so this should be a really quick run to where we need to go. And it's not that way, because there's a jelly donut over there I don't want anything to do with. But these bridges are back. I don't go up through there. And there should be a ladder. Yeah! Okay. Keeper's Dome. The new is sleeping. The professor's programming was, in a sense, his own eulogy. Soon I too will be able to sleep forever, but first, there is one thing I must do. Spit it out, big guy. Program error, my memory banks have failed. What, that thing's a robot? I thought it was a new. Okay. It just says the same thing over and over again. So I guess the professor's dead. Where's the body? What have you done with it? How do I get over there? I forget. Come on. Oh, there we go. None of these do anything? They used to turn the TV on, didn't they? Huh? There are magic tabs all over the place. To those who opened the door. I am Balthazar, the guru of reason. I once lived in the kingdom of Zeal. We heard about that guy. A great disaster in Zeal somehow threw me into this era. I thought the Queen did it. To my surprise, Lavos exists here, and I suspect in other periods as well. Aeons ago, Lavos descended from the heavens. Burrowing deep into the world's core, he began to consume our planet's energy and grow stronger. So these are all just story pieces then? Lavos disappeared briefly when he was summoned away by a mighty wizard who lived in Guardia in the year 600. Was that... What? Magus. In 1999, Lavos claims this era and reigns from high atop Death Peak. So Lavos is on Death Peak. Lavos continues to replicate. Like a giant parasite, he is consuming our world. So what, Lavos was contained by... Magus is a good guy? Forced to live here, I continue to conduct research on Lavos, but I am growing old. And it's impossible to keep sane in such trying times, so before I lose it completely, I shall safeguard my data and my ultimate creation. Your ultimate creation? Are we gonna have to fight the new? How I long to return home, but I have grown frail. So you who have opened the door, I leave things in your hands. Only by mastering time itself do you stand a chance against Lavos. The odds will be against you, but you are true heroes. How do you know that? The world is in your hands. Open now the last door and take what you find there, my last invention. My wings of time. Well, Balthazar, how did you open the doors? Huh? Whoa, dude made a spaceship? A time machine? I wish it looked like a DeLorean. Nah, it looks pretty cool. What do I do with it? Okay, there we go. This must be the invention Balthazar spoke of. Wow, this is amazing. How do you know? You haven't even gotten into it yet. How do you tell the front from the back? Well, it's so amazing you just don't know. How do you use it? I mean, clearly I'm supposed to get in this and return to Balthazar's time, right? Because they sealed off the portal, now I can use this to go back there. Scared you, didn't I? No? It's me, Balthazar. Whoa, you're Balthazar? Who was the dude that was here then? I copied my memory into this thing. What do you think? Oh, never mind, I'm stupid. Anyway, there's something I need to explain. Namely, how to transcend time. Press the Y button for the time gauge. Then use the L and R buttons to select an era. Oh yeah, before you go, why don't you... Can I scratch your back, like the other guy? Why don't I what? You're sleeping. Name my time machine. I have to name it? Is it a playable character? Hop aboard. Instructions for the time machine are as follows. The Y button displays the time gauge. Use the L and R buttons to control pad to select a destination in time. Press the A button to board and get off the device and warp through time. End professor's message. Okay, how do I get on the damn thing? You said press A. I'm currently doing that. How do you tell the front from the back? Oh. Mumble. Wait a minute. We can't go without finding out what he's mumbling about. No, you can't do that to me. No, no, no. Do I have to talk to him like a few more times? I don't really want to. I'm leaving. Dark Ages. Prehistoric. I want to go here. Right? Oh boy. Eek. Traveling at warp speed. Looks like we're going through a volcano. Epochs capable of this? You don't even know what's going on. And where do we fill up on gas? Alright, well, that's going to do it for today, friends. I got back to the time period that I want to be in. I'm not even sure why I want to be here. I don't know that I explored everything that I wanted to last time I was here. There's a cave somewhere that was a dead end. And there's got to be a way now that I've got the pendant to be able to do something in there. So I wanted to do that, and it kicked me out of this time period. And also, now that I'm back, I bet you people have different stuff to say, like, how did you get back or whatever. And I kind of want to figure that out too. So this is where I'm going to stop for the day. I know we didn't really do any huge dungeon or anything, but this seems like a good enough spot to stop because the next video is just going to be me exploring, and that could take a while. So, if you guys have been enjoying the content, like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know where you're from in the comment section and if I'm doing an okay job. And I will see you all in the next one very soon. Till then, take care, friends. I'll see ya.